Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Giorgio. You're watching the Wolfcast. Woo! Yeah! Today is the 3rd of May, and the topic is Rometown, Hometown. Now I'll introduce you to my host, Francesca.
What's up, everyone? I'm Francesca. And now let's take it to my co-host.
Hello. I'm Joy. I'm the co-host today.
Now I want everyone to go around the room, and because this is Rometown, Hometown, we'd like to know a little bit about where you're from. So, Joya?
I'm from Connecticut, east side all the way. Let's go.
I'm from Cairo, Egypt.
Oh, exotic.
I'm Hannah. I'll be covering the Spotlight in Rome segment, and I'm from Pittsburgh.
I got news, and I'm from Bari, Italy.
I'm doing a review, and I'm Kevin from Puerto Rico.
I'm Will, and I am from just outside of London, England, and I'll be interviewing a friend of mine called Luca today.
Hello again. My name is Giorgio Gallardo. I'm from Turin, and I'm your announcer.
Suck! Oh, no.
And that's Mike. He is our sound guy today. And
Hola.
Where are you from?
where are you from, Mike?
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
All right, so we got
Great.
two.
412
Pittsburgh
representing
natives.
right now.
Oh,
412.
Fran.
Actually, area code probably isn't that,
And
but
Where are you
whatever.
from, Fran?
I am from a little town north of Los Angeles called Santa Clarita. It is the worst
Is that a
town.
Pokemon?
Six Flags.
Six Flags, California. There you go. All right, guys. So, Rometown, Hometown.
Oh,
Here we are.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Beautiful
The
city.
year's ending.
It is.
How does everyone feel about it?
terrible.
Yeah.
Stressed.
Extremely
I hate it.
happy.
Depressed.
I'm pretty happy about it. I don't know about the rest
Come
of
on, it's almost
it.
over.
Pretty good.
Pretty fucking. Oh.
Are you guys going back as soon as the semester's over? Or are you
Yes.
staying in Rome?
Rocco's very eager
Yes.
to go back. Yes, I'm leaving.
Take me home.
Is anyone else around here staying for graduation?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm staying for
Oh,
graduation.
I'm coming back.
I'm graduating.
This guy's graduating.
When
Mike is graduating.
It's-
Woo!
Yeah, give it up for Michael. Just lost his thesis presentation, but it's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, my
So
God.
sorry,
keep our
Michael. So
fingers
sorry.
crossed.
It's rough. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, my God.
That's unluck, eh?
Yeah, that's just it.
That's unluck.
Yeah, whatever Giorgio said.
Down.
Well, how long has everyone been here in Rome? How long has everyone
I
been
was just
going to
wondering
school
who's
here?
been here the
living?
longest.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's what
I've
I
been
was
here
thinking
3
too.
years.
3 years.
3 years.
Same.
All right, well, you had a little break and you went off to Emory, though.
I
so
did
let's
go off
not-
to Atlanta for a while, but yeah, technically.
Oh, so you're a liar.
Nah.
Yeah, so was one of those 3 years in Emory?
No, it's just a semester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know,
So like 2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
we'll
So-
say 3.
Okay.
Everyone else?
I've been here for 3 years.
You've been here for 3?
Cool.
No semesters abroad.
Okay.
So Mike's our winner, I guess.
Yes.
Congratulations. You know
Yes.
Rome the best.
I think we'll call that a tie. We'll call that a tie.
Well, I mean, he's graduating, though, so technically you're going to have
Finally, we get rid of him.
Oh, my
A
God.
little chuckle.
Oh, thank God.
What is your guys' like favorite part about living in Rome? Absolute, just like something that
Booties.
in the midst of being upset about school, what do you love about Rome?
Oh,
The food.
The food.
I was going to say that.
The food is, I mean, being an English native, the food is a lot better. Having said that, I mean, in my interview, I talked about it with my friend Luca, like what food he misses from home.
Yeah.
And I do miss my Sunday roast dinners because every Sunday Mum will make a massive roast dinner with, you know, all the trimmings, and I do miss that. But Roman food is in general
Yeah.
better than England, so that's one thing.
Oh, yeah. We know.
Everyone knows. Grand.
That was random.
Unanimous winner. The food.
I was
right,
going to say
well-
the little Bangladesh. I don't know.
Bangladeshis.
Stores.
Yeah, can I call them that?
Just everybody knows it's Bangladeshi.
I love them. They're so cute.
Yeah.
They're so
They're always
friendly there.
open too.
24 hours. They got like a lot of stuff. All the chips.
Oh, that's
Scandal that the guy right in Carini by the bank stopped selling beers a while back.
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
used to live right there, and he was my go-to guy. And I was
he
good friends with him.
stopped?
Stopped selling
Yeah.
alcohol of all kinds.
Wow.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we don't drink anyway, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they've got
Yeah, of
fresh
course
fruit
not. Who
there
drinks
now.
in Rome?
Exactly.
Well, speaking of food, Kevin, I know you did a review on the difference between Italian food and American food, some of our favorite snacks.
Well, yes.
How'd that go?
It went very well. And I explain what is good and what isn't. And the very big differences between the two.
Sounds good. All right, let's check it out.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Honestly, I definitely agree about the Sprite thing.
I
the Sprite
don't
here
agree.
sucks.
No,
Well,
Sprite is so good here.
it's
Have you ever
Nice.
had U.S. Sprite?
Yes, I have.
Well, you
Alright.
have
It's
terrible,
so-
terrible taste.
You got a terrible taste, dude. No,
Whatever.
Sprite here is
Okay.
awful.
The Coca-Cola here though is
Coca-Cola
so
here is
much
better.
better. So good.
You have Spanish Coca-Cola.
You guys realize it comes from the same concentrate, right?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Dude. It tastes
They use different.
We use sugar.
How do you
now.
explain that? It does. It tastes different.
I did a Porter's Five Forces on the
We
industry of soft
use
drinks, and they
sugar.
use different concentrate.
Just
They don't
saying.
use different concentrate.
I think you just said that they do.
No, they don't. That was a mistake. I redact that statement. They don't use a different one.
But they do. They have different like ingredient stuff. Because
No,
corn
no.
syrup in the U.S.
No,
is the main
it's like
ingredient
same
for
thing.
most products.
Does the McDonald's change? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
McDonald's is
It
different
does.
Yeah,
food.
It does.
McDonald's
There's
The
different
different
concept is
rules.
always there. The
No,
Big Mac.
no,
then
McDonald's is
the-
way
Yeah,
better.
they,
It's
may
not-
not, they
it
have
is
the
better
same
here.
menu,
It's
but oh my
better
god,
here.
the nuggets are on another level. And
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
In Rome, oh my god,
You-
so good.
They're different.
Yes.
Yeah,
In
it's
America,
completely
it's straight
different.
breading. Straight breading.
Oh,
Don't get me
the
wrong,
bread
it's
is
good.
different.
It's good, but like, yeah, there's no like real
Yeah.
chicken. Here you get the whole nug.
The whole dog.
It's so good.
What's your preferred sauce? I feel like there's a bigger sauce range for nuggets over in the States though than there is here. Here
That's
you go.
true.
I don't know if
That's
there's
true. I
a
agree.
bigger
It's better.
range, but you can get like they'll throw in like 15 sauces.
There you go.
Here you have to pay 25 cents like per sauce.
Yeah.
I'm like what?
USA
That's-
number
But I
one.
mean, you actually get to eat
USA.
meat, like real meat.
We
so
have
you win
real
some, you
meat.
lose some.
So, I
okay.
mean-
Yeah.
We have real meat. It's just a lot of hormones and preservatives, and you know, we grow up big and strong.
GMOs are good.
You grew up big and strong.
No, okay, this is so weird.
Healthy.
But did
Healthy
you guys
too.
know?
Healthy.
Did you guys know that bacon bits are vegan here?
What?
Yeah.
How is that
does that
possible?
mean?
My friend's
Vegans are
vegan,
weird.
and
Wait, what?
she was able to find.
What are they
So
made
just
of?
Like porchetta? Like the
Plastic?
yeah.
It's
So when I think of Italian food, we've McDonald's like vegan bacon bits. Bacon.
I never really understood bacon bits in the first place. Like they look kind of weird. They're just like tiny.
Ew. Oh my god.
What is this?
Such pertinent sound effects.
I just thought fast food, just
That's the sound.
Super fast.
That's the sound after Taco Bell.
disgusting.
Kevin. I miss Taco Bell. We gotta be honest.
I'm missing it.
That wasn't a sound effect. That's Mike.
That's another thing. Like I'm not American, but I spent some time with that. That's another thing you must miss is like the 24-hour everything.
Yes.
Whatever you want, whenever you want.
Here,
it.
the grocery store
Best country in
closes
the
at
world.
8 o'clock. I'm like, duh.
Past 8 or 9, there's
If
really
I
not
haven't
much
gone
you
to
can
the
do in this
store,
country
yeah,
than go out and
I'm-
drink. Like, yeah.
And also, I don't know. In America, there's like so many different kinds. You can go get Chinese food, Mexican food, and type of food. I ordered Chinese food once for a semester. I'll never do it again. Then I talked to my cab driver about it, and I was like, "Listen, like I ordered some Chinese the other night. It tasted a little funky.
Where did you get it?
I don't know, but I got
Exactly.
it."
I don't know.
Okay,
I
great.
don't
He
know.
said he was like, "Listen, once all the Chinese restaurants started opening in Rome, all the stray cats went missing." He was like, "That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say." And I was like, "All right, never again."
Nope.
Never again.
Just nope.
Well, the cast tastes pretty good. I'd say.
Okay, you can try that. Okay, just like if you feed cats cat meat, they won't eat it. So just try that.
What?
What are you talking about?
Like cats won't.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
cat.
How do you know that?
like
Have you tried
mad
it?
cow disease type
No.
thing.
Look, my
eat
grandma told me
eggs.
about it. Okay, I know it because my grandma told me about it.
Honestly, though, I've had pretty good alternative foods, I guess, because after a couple weeks being in Italy, I got real sick of Italian food.
Yeah.
I
How
got real
dare
sick
you.
of it. I
does it
couldn't
mean?
do it anymore. Eating pasta,
all the
and
same.
pizza
Of
course, you
every
get-
Oh my
day.
God,
bad
that's
for
the
you
best
every day.
part. That's the best part.
That's bad for you every day.
Which
You
is
have to get
carbs.
salad.
There's nothing but carbs.
Fruit.
But like you know, in America, I'm always switching it up. I could have Thai
Okay, that's
food,
true.
Indian food, like every different night.
so
There's
hungry.
something different in variety. Sushi. I can't find a good sushi place here.
I know good sushi.
Oh, I know.
Man, because the sushi place here costs a lot of money if it's
Yeah.
a good money. And
But
guys,
why?
sushi.
We
And
know.
the sushi here is below average.
No, it's not. In the
it's
nice
not.
places.
It's not.
I
There's only two
totally
sushi
disagree.
places here in Rome.
Yeah.
One, I actually have a card.
Yanaki.
Yaniyaki is
Yes,
one.
that's
Pass it
really,
around,
really
pass
good
it around.
one.
Chopsticks.
Another
Chopsticks.
one-
Extremely
I
average.
love chopsticks.
And the other one is called Rocco.
It's cool.
Brazilian. Though.
Where do you guys eat sushi in the States? 'Cause, I mean,
I
like,
go to Kabuki all the way.
it's
Low class, low class.
below average compared to the States.
All right, Santa Clarita is really.
Oh, if you know, because this restaurant Rocco,
Oh.
it's actually from one of my friends who their parents are actually authentic Japanese, and they actually serve everything super fresh all the time.
Wow.
So
Okay,
it's
can I have that
legit-
card?
Yeah, pass it around.
It's
take a
legit
picture?
the most authentic
Put
Japanese
it up to
sushi
the
you'll have.
camera
Okay,
for
that's
all
good.
of our watchers.
If you want some nice sushi.
Want some nice sushi.
Calling it.
It's backwards.
This is not sponsored.
Just helping out a friend.
Can I keep it?
Keep it no.
Oh, okay. Can I take a
There's a reason
photo?
he took the card.
Later.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing something right now.
What do you guys find is like though the easiest part about getting like accustomed to living in Rome and kind of making it like your hometown, especially for some people who aren't from the United States? What are things like that you miss or things that you were able to substitute?
When it comes to food, I cook the Egyptian food, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Do the ingredients like
yeah, I
vary
find
at
them.
all?
Yeah,
You
they
find them?
vary, but I can find substitutes for them.
Where do you find like certain?
Grocery stores.
Yeah, you have them.
Not the same. Trying to make an English breakfast, you can't get the ingredients for a full English breakfast anywhere in Italy.
Really?
I'm convinced. I've tried so many times.
Why?
Like you don't understand, dude. I'm not talking about just getting some sausages and finding
Exactly.
some bacon that kind of looks like
yeah,
bacon,
yeah.
but
You need
isn't really
eggs
bacon.
and
Like,
sausages.
I need
That's all you
smoked rashes.
Oh my god. Go to a Michelin restaurant and
I
get
need
that.
Cumberland sausages. I need baked beans. I need all kinds of stuff. Black pudding. It's a thing you can't get here.
Hey, I got some canned beans. If you
Get a
need some.
cappuccino.
Georgia,
Yeah, I actually brought.
Georgia, did you
black
just
beans
say
because they're
go to a
good.
Michelin restaurant to eat breakfast sausages?
No.
That was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you. Okay.
Well, Will, I know you did an interview with your friend Luca,
I
who
did.
is from Montenegro.
He's from Montenegro, yeah, but he has an interesting story. So I wanted to interview him because he grew up in Montenegro, but you'll see in the interview, and he spent some time in Beirut. And I was just basically asking him about what he misses from home and the difference between living there and living here because he's been here for a couple of years. So yeah, let's take a look at the interview.
Inspiring.
Nice.
All right. Wow. That is something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought it was interesting when he was talking about like foods that you miss and stuff. He said it sounded weird, but the paste that his grandma made and he just puts it on bread. Like I guess that's just a cultural difference that I find weird. Like he takes like
Yeah.
eggplant and like
Yeah.
spreads it on a sandwich, which I found.
Well,
weird,
that's
but-
something they do like in Croatia too, which is
Yeah.
close to Montenegro. Like,
And he also talked about Mikey knows all about this. He talked about rakia. Mike, do you know about that?
It is unbelievable.
I mean, it's one of the strongest alcoholic drinks I think I've ever
I
come
can't
across
do
in my
it.
life.
I
It's-
can't do it.
It
Makes you wild.
makes you wild. Yeah.
They serve it at my church back home. Like
What?
What?
I go to a Croatian church, and on like Easter Sundays or any time that there's a holiday, whatever, like in the hall next to the church, they do like big banquets, and they always have just like plates filled with shots of rakia. And they're like, okay, everyone, like it's just a cultural thing.
So that's
that-
supposed to be the blood of Christ then?
like-
Or-
No, this is
That's
like
not-
after the church, there's a hall like right next
Take
to
your
it.
communion.
So you go
Shot.
from church into
it's
the
not
party
Christ
hall.
related.
Round two, blood of Christ. Amen.
No.
Yeah, but they start on like Easter. They just have these giant plates, and they're like, "No, it's all homemade." Like, that's
Great.
really
That's
funny.
what's crazy.
Yeah.
It's all
That's
homemade.
amazing.
Like, they
Yeah.
ferment it for like ages.
cool.
And,
It is
yeah.
cool. I could see how you could, I guess, miss that. I mean, I never liked it, but that's interesting. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I found little bottles of it here though. So
They have it?
yeah, I did. I found little like
Well, that's the difference. Luca gets it over here from his grandpa, and the bottles are like the 2-liter bottles that he fills. It's just way too much for any one person to consume. So.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
It's death.
Well, in terms of, going places, where do you guys hang out in Rome? Realistically, like
Where do we all see
where
each
does everyone
other?
go? All right,
Where do we
besides
see each other every
besides the
weekend?
bar. I mean,
Trastevere.
yeah, but like I don't know. Are there any? I feel like I've been here for a while, but haven't really explored everything that Rome has to offer. Any cool spots to go to? Parks? Has anyone found anything?
Yeah, I don't really leave the house.
God, yeah, we're all
Like,
Wolfcast is gonna step
who's
up
been
their
here
game
the
a little bit.
longest? And then we're like, yeah, we all have done.
Yeah, Mike, let's see
Have you
it.
ever
Come on.
been to Parioli?
What's
Arioli.
What's that?
Parioli
Georgia's
is a
gonna
zone.
take this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have you ever been to Parioli?
No.
It's a different zone of Rome. It's really nice. It's where I used to live when I lived here in Rome.
Is it like hours away? Where is it?
You get basically, you can arrive it with Metro B, and you arrive where I lived was Piazza Bologna, and there are a lot of nice parks. It's pretty nice. Lots of green too.
I like that. Yeah, there's not a lot of
It's outside.
green
It's a
parts.
little bit like
Villa-
Rome is.
I mean, is it the-
Or Eur. Eur is
Villa
another
Pompeii is
beautiful
nice, yeah.
place. My grandparents lived there, Eur. A lot of green and a lot of it's all new there. Like, cool.
One of the things I like though, like not even venturing outside, but I like how Monteverde, just because of where you are, kind of becomes like a campus in itself.
Yeah.
Like, when
Yeah.
you're up on the hill and you're just walking around. It doesn't feel like you're walking around the streets of Rome. It feels like you're just walking around.
It's true.
Yeah, it's like an
true,
American
yeah.
neighborhood.
Exactly.
It is, yeah. That's true. It's true.
No, it is, and I mean,
I
we
mean,
all
they have home base.
When my
home-baked,
friends
exactly.
when my friends visit, actually, they most of the time seeing the situation, they say like it's not like being in Rome. They
No,
say
that's true,
sometimes,
yeah.
Oh, being up here.
Yeah, like in
Yeah.
Monteverde, they
Archie
say
just
like
being-
it doesn't look is Rome.
Yeah, because of
That's
Archie
good.
and stuff. Archie just seems like,
I like-
not a normal cafe. There's just always people chilling out there
Yeah.
24 hours a day.
And everyone here pretty much like speaks English, like,
Yeah, that's true.
more or less.
They're a little
yeah.
hesitant, but
Yeah.
They do. They do.
But even if you like try to speak Italian, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, so you want this panino?" Like, yeah, I guess so. I want to like try that, but like, okay.
You know, I'm only a little bit hurt. It's all good.
I've been going to some of the like American bars though, or I guess Irish bars too, around Rome to watch the games and whatnot. And I was pleasantly surprised about like how many good student deals they have for food and stuff, and just the overall atmosphere. It takes you a little bit outside of the normal Italian
Rome.
style.
I
Do you have any recommendations?
I guess I mean I went to the Abbey and I was at the Abbey.
Oh wow, I used to bartend there.
Did you really?
Yeah, first semester.
Thoughts? How do you
I
feel?
was like a slave worker.
See, I'm more of a diner, so I had a good
Yeah,
time.
they paid me just illegal amounts of money.
Illegal?
Meaning, like, they pay me like below the hourly wage that they're supposed to pay you by law.
So like what, 5?
Interesting.
Yeah, around there, like €6 an hour is a joke.
Well, there's
No,
always
thank-
scholars. And apparently, Hannah told us about her spotlight in Rome.
Yeah.
Give us some information about it.
What a gem. The Steelers bar, it's right off of Piazza Navona. The Italian name is La Botticella. Really small. When I was doing my research about it beforehand, the last article I found about it was from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette in 2009.
Wow.
And I think the last TripAdvisor review was from like 2015. So I was like, wow. It's
forgotten.
Yeah, what's but yeah, it was interesting. There was lots of different kinds of people there. Heard Italians, people from the UK, and people just
Big up.
hung out. So we can watch the video.
So, Hannah, you're from Pittsburgh, right? Like,
I say Pittsburgh because
Okay.
no one knows the town that's outside of Pittsburgh. It's
Yeah.
about 40 minutes away.
You still a big Steelers fan? Though?
yeah, I was gonna ask you.
I'm
Are you
not
a Steelers fan?
I'm not personally a Steelers fanatic. My
What?
Oh God.
yeah. So
You've awakened the beast there. He's not happy about it.
That's what happens when you're not from the real parts of Pittsburgh.
On the 412.
From the 412, you know, you really know if you're from Pittsburgh if your area code is 412. You know,
What's your area code?
because you're in Allegheny County.
I don't have to disclose that information.
Very true. Smart move.
Smart.
Did you anything from there that kind of reminded you of home or
Oh yeah, no, there was something really traumatizing. There were some
good.
people at the bar talking to the bartender about a traffic update from with McKeesport and Greensburg traffic. Seriously, they were telling them all about the construction and the traffic updates and
All right, so speaking of, I guess Rome questions and things about Rome, Giorgio's got a little game for us, for everyone in the studio today.
Yes, I prepared a little quiz. We're going to divide the table into groups. Okay. So this can be one group, and from Will, Hannah, Kevin, and Rocco is another group.
Which team am I?
You're on our team.
You said that
Yeah,
you didn't want to play.
Okay, what's our
I'll be
team
on this
name?
team.
Okay, you'll be in this team.
Will,
Should
what's
I
our
sit
team
here
name?
or
All right,
I
we
to
need a team
stand
name.
up?
Joya,
Yeah, team name.
come up with a team.
Okay, so now I will give a piece of paper to that group
A lot of pressure right now. A lot of
and a
pressure.
piece of paper
me.
and a piece of paper
You,
for this group.
Khadija, and Mike.
You're
Oh,
right.
yeah, Georgia's not.
I need the team captain to write down the right
the
answer. So
what am I doing?
and perfect. Thank you for the pen.
Team name.
Because we trust you.
The Moulignans.
You're
Team
playing.
captain always has to
Yeah,
come up with a name,
class.
Hannah, you know?
Oh Jesus!
All the responsibility.
Go, Hannah.
You got this.
Oh,
Don't cry.
All right, so what's your guys' team name?
One second.
can you can you
Should I
move?
just be on my own team?
Yes, exactly. Because
Okay.
it annoys me because you're behind me and you see all the right answers.
I feel like we'll get someone
I
right.
can't see anything, but
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah. You
So when you're ready, tell me. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay then. So first, number one. Who was the father of Romulus and Remus? A. King Numitor, Jupiter, a wolf, or Mars?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the?
Yes, of
Yes,
course,
can
of
you
course.
repeat the names?
King Numitor,
That.
Jupiter, a wolf,
You're not a.
Mars.
Help me out.
I know. Wait.
Okay, you have 2 minutes. Go
my
think
God.
about it.
2 minutes per question. Wow.
Okay.
Do you think it's too much? Okay.
I guess.
I think like 20 seconds.
It's a difficult question.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh my God.
Well,
No, no,
the
no.
point, yeah, we 25% chance of getting it right.
Was a wolf.
I'm on my own team.
No,
Mom was like a.
the mom was a wolf. Or is it Mars?
God, I feel like.
No.
No, because
that's what that's my hunch.
Okay,
That's my
okay.
hunch.
Jupiter and Mars are both Italian.
Okay, no.
Okay.
It's different.
Italian gods, so.
Should I say the correct answer now or wait till the end?
You should ask all of us, and then you tell us the right answer.
Okay, so of course. Thank you. Well, so group, what is this group? This name's group.
The Moulignans.
the Moulignans.
Then what?
The Moulignans.
The Moulignans. Okay. What is the answer that you?
Jupiter.
Jupiter, you?
Bucaluca. We're Bucaluca. We got Jupiter too.
Is wrong. Is Mars.
I didn't get asked. You're forgetting about me back here. I'm on my own team.
No, you're
Okay.
on our team.
I'm single man island.
Next question.
Having behind him is annoying.
Next question.
Okay, number 2.
Okay.
How am I supposed to communicate?
So why is there a temple?
Try
of
and
Jupiter,
move.
not a
I
temple
don't
of
know.
Mars?
Where's the Temple of Mars?
Rome. Whatever.
So, which was the first Roman road?
Oh.
A. Via Egnama. B. Via Valeria. C. Via Flaminia. D. Via Appia. Go.
Okay.
The first Roman road.
Mm-hmm.
They have an Italian.
Yeah, this is a little.
I'm not even from Rome.
Yeah, true that.
There's only 4 choices, right?
Good point.
Okay, go.
For the 4
Fran?
choices.
All right, so we're gonna go with Via Appia.
We're
You?
gonna go with the last one.
We also went with
Via Appia. Okay, 10 points each. That's correct.
Nice.
These are 5 questions, so
great.
it's going to be difficult.
Tight.
Number 3.
Okay.
Which enemy city did the Romans clothe with salt? Syracuse, Corinth, Carthago, or none?
Could you repeat that one more time?
Yes, sure, I will. Which enemy city did the Romans, so Roman Empire, plough with plough? Yes, thank you. Plough.
P-L-O-U-G-H.
Yes,
Plough.
with salt. A. Syracuse. B. Corinth. C. Carthagena. And D. None.
I don't know how to spell it, but it's spelled Subway.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Which is
I hope everyone can see my facial expressions. Like, what? All right, we're going to go with C, the one that...
I think it's
Cartagena?
Carthage.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep. See.
is wrong, is none.
I said
Giorgio, it's impossible.
Is impossible. Why? I swear, it's none.
Delenda Cartago. It's
Lo
like
so,
this
lo so che
woman
Cartagine è stata distrutta dai Romani. I know that,
with
but
salt.
Alright.
With salt.
I know, but
It's called the Wolfcast, not a Lupocast.
Plough with salt maybe is different. I know that story about the salt.
Next.
And the Romans.
I like it, Joel.
I was so sure.
Okay, number.
So it's none.
It's not.
So is none. Yes.
So it's 10-10.
Yeah.
So right now we're tired, yeah.
Number 4. How many times was Rome sacked in antiquity? Twice,
in
6,
antiquity.
once, 3, or 4?
Oh my god.
What was the question? Sought in antiquity?
Sacked.
Sacked.
Like the
Sacked. Sacked in antiquity. Twice,
Sucked?
6, once. No, sacked. Saccheggiata. Sacked.
Sacked.
No,
like
robbed.
robbed.
Sacked.
Robbed. Robbed. Okay, robbed is better word. Okay. Robbed in antiquity. Twice, 6, once, 3, or 4.
Were we both in that, what was that, antiquity class?
With
Freshman year
Kristen.
with Crispin Corrado. I hope she listens to
Wow.
this.
Yeah.
What a wonderful woman.
Does that mean you know the answer, Fran?
Did you
I did
answer?
learn. I did
Okay,
learn.
cool.
So
Friend-
you know the answer.
Friend, did you know the answer? You want me to?
I'm gonna go with 2 twice.
Twice, yeah.
What?
Wrong.
How
What?
always
How
is
many
the same
times?
answer?
The right answer is 3 or 4.
What do you mean 3
3 or 4. Guys, you pick.
Is
3
it
or
3
4?
or is it
As in,
4?
like, historians
3 or
don't know how many
Historians
times.
don't know.
But like
So it was 1,
history.
twice, 6,
No,
or
no.
3 or 4.
The last answer was
So
3
3
or
or
4.
4.
yeah.
3 or 4.
Oh, wow.
3 or 4 times?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Alright.
wouldn't they know whether it
Exactly,
was
was
3
3 or
Guys.
No, not all.
Vabbè.
Okay, next
There's a
question.
consensus.
Okay,
Anyway,
let's
next
go.
one.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
You're
So
so
tired
like.
going into the last question. It makes it more interesting, guys.
Okay. This is my favorite.
God.
Good to know.
Why was Julius called Caesar? Number 1. He liked fried bread.
That's ours.
That,
He liked fried bread in his salad. B. Because of an ancestor had hair issues. Or C. He was born by Caesarean section. The
C-section.
Cesarean.
the Caesar section.
I don't think that's the reason, but
Okay.
Can you
go.
say C again?
So it was A, B, or C?
Yes.
It makes more sense.
What was the second answer again?
I will repeat
other
them
ones seem
again.
I don't think it's
He
A
liked
or C.
fried bread in his salad.
Yes.
I feel like it's this.
So that came from
Caesar, because an ancestor had hair issues, he was born by a Caesarean section.
Cesarean section.
Caesarean section. That is.
Oh my god.
Also, now we have a
They all sound wrong.
Yeah, they all sound wrong.
Okay, Fran.
What are we
Team?
Okay, I'll repeat them. It's fine.
No, I know the Caesar salad. And
So, A, he liked fried, blah blah blah. B, because an ancestor had hair issues. Or C, B, hair issues.
Like he was born.
was bold.
but
Right.
what does that have to do with Caesar?
You tell
Maybe
me.
in Latin,
All right.
I guess.
And he was born by the Caesarean section.
Okay,
did they even
we're
do
gonna go.
C-section?
We're gonna go with.
You wouldn't die.
It's like how we got.
We're gonna go with C. Our group's gonna go with C.
Wait. That doesn't make sense though. This is like 45 or
Okay, so
48
bread
BC.
or balding is better than the
I don't
C-section.
know.
Just saying, China
what?
and
Yeah,
the Mayan
no,
civilizations
All right,
were very
you've
advanced.
asked us first every time. You ask
Okay, go.
We
Well,
picked
have you
C.
got an answer?
C.
C-section.
Really?
The
clever,
Caesarean
Brian.
section.
So did we.
All right,
It's wrong.
we picked B.
It's
No, that's
picked B.
We picked B.
I said
okay. You're right.
Hair problems.
You cheated.
No,
I'm serious
guys,
because
I'm serious.
Caesarean.
Okay,
I know.
Caesarean. Okay, can I say it? Can I say it? Can I
Yes.
speak? The Caesarean section, first of all, doesn't exist. He was member of a family that I don't remember the name.
exist.
You know the family. The
No,
free.
don't
The,
look at me.
I don't remember. He was member of a family. He was not called the Caesarean
Wait,
section.
wait. So it wasn't
Julius?
a way he was born. It was
Why was
an
Julius?
actual family.
Yeah, because of an ancestor had the hair issues. This is the right answer. I know it's weird.
It makes
Okay.
sense because, like, in ancient Rome, like,
All right.
like, you know,
Exactly.
nicknames.
Next.
I guess that's true.
Okay, makes sense.
Wait, if that was the last question.
So you guys won.
Yes, they win.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't actually a C-section. It was completely different.
Caesar.
This up before though, and I was fairly certain
I'm so
he was
confused
delivered
after
by
this
cesarean
game.
section.
No.
But that maybe that's not why he.
The Caesarean section
I can
literally
fact check.
doesn't exist.
I can fact check.
There is
I
a,
swear I've looked this up one time before, and it
He's a
wasn't like
family.
named after him.
he's
but,
a
like,
family. He was member of a group, but I don't remember the name.
So it's just his family. name,
family.
Caesar.
No,
I don't
in
think-
ancient Rome is different.
Okay,
If I give me 2 seconds, I try to remember.
So it's not like a last name. It's like almost a nickname that the community gave.
Huh?
him.
No, Giorgio, you're wrong. The ancient Roman Caesarean section was first performed to remove a baby from the womb of the mother who died during birth. Julius Caesar's mother, Aurelia, lived through childbirth and successfully gave birth to her son.
Man, but the right answer was because of an ancestor had hair issues. It was there.
where is
On the quiz.
Oh wait, I spoke too soon. Julius Caesar's mother Aurelia lived through childbirth and successfully gave birth to her son, ruling out the possibility the Roman ruler in general was born by the Caesarean section.
Oh.
So, all right, that's why you got to read the entire description.
Okay.
So in summary,
In summary,
The winners
we
are
don't know.
much about Roman history.
the winners are this group,
Yep.
Yay.
and
Wow, you
the
guys are
prize is a 5. Good job.
5.
That's whack.
You guys get a 5.
Hold the phones. However, the Caesar name does originate from the Caesarean section.
Yes, but that was not the question.
Yeah, I just don't understand why a hair issue is related to
how is it
Caesar
related to
at all.
Caesar? What
Okay,
does that mean?
if
What
you
is
don't wanna
Caesar?
know, if you wanna know about, go to Google and search it.
Well, then why'd you put it on the quiz?
Because I had to find a quiz, and this was a cool quiz to ask.
God.
Because even I was unsure of
I'm
the
bad.
questions.
So you should have gone to
I knew
Google.
about
We went with
Cartago.
the most logical answer.
I know that. Honestly,
No, I know.
Is Caesar like another word for like bedhead? Like
no,
I don't get
it's
it.
Balding?
Oh my god, I woke up with such bad Caesar this morning.
and wasn't it? What is it in Latin? You don't
I don't
say
know.
it.
Like,
See,
Kaiser, something like that.
something similar,
See.
right?
It depends on the
It's written
pronunciation
Kaiser.
you choose, but
Yeah.
it's Caesar or Cesar. So you can choose.
Ave.
Oh.
Damn, okay.
All right. So, do you have any Roman news for us?
I have news. Okay,
we go.
so Rome went against Liverpool yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
They actually won the game, but they lost
Wait,
in the end.
Just so Liverpool.
Did they-
didn't,
So they
like,
lost.
get through, right?
No, because okay,
I
so
left
they
halfway
had to do 2 games, right? So in the first game, Liverpool won
How much?
Damn right.
5-2.
Exact.
So Rome yesterday scored 4-2, but still Liverpool was
Won, because
scored
they made
than
more
Rome.
goals.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah,
Aggregate was.
I didn't know they.
So-
I left.
7-6.
I left when it was
7-6,
2-2
yeah.
because I was like,
Same.
Rome's not.
yeah.
They played a nice game.
They were 1 goal away
It
from
was
taking
really
it to
bad.
extra
Yeah,
time.
from at least from tying it.
yeah.
That's unlucky.
There was police actually in Campo dei Fiori.
It was crazy. I was
surrounding
actually
the whole
scared of
scare.
going back home because I was having dinner with some friends and I was really scared.
Well, for the information of the audience, I'm actually a Liverpool fan, and so I'm very happy with the result. But the reason why they like tripled the police and stopped serving alcohol is because there was some trouble. No, actually, it was because of Roman fans that went over to Liverpool for the first leg.
No.
Okay.
No, finish now. I'm interested.
Yeah, and it's kind of morbid, but the reason why they had all those police out is because these two Roman guys ended up beating up this Liverpool fan and putting him in a coma, and then he died a couple days ago. So that's why they had to like triple security and like not serve alcohol, because they're basically concerned that like something was going to happen. But yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I didn't want to go out to watch the game just in case. But like I stayed in and watched the game and it was fun.
This is why I don't follow sports. They're crazy.
Sports fans do
Competition,
some
man.
crazy shit.
Okay,
Sports,
other news.
Russian sports doping.
Go away.
And made it into one of the vidcasts.
Finally, I got it in there.
Okay, so back to the U.S. and apparently all over the world. Zuckerberg is about to launch a new Facebook meeting service, and he wants to create this dating app that it's connected with Facebook to create long-lasting relationships and not hookups.
Oh.
What do you guys think about it?
So more girls that aren't going to respond to my texts. That's nice.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's sad. Okay, but
Another app to be sad on.
It's no guarantee that they're going to respond.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can try.
also because your friends can tell that you signed up if they don't sign up to this app.
No, but also
It's
I saw
not
that
public.
didn't
What's
you
the
say
difference
even if-
between
even
Tinder
if your
and this?
friends,
Nothing. It's just like this should promote long-lasting relationships.
Yeah, and Facebook
Like
is like, you
I
know,
really
it's
think
Should
kind
be
of
connected
like
to all your information.
So
falling
cool.
off a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, not just
$10
for like old people.
Zuckerberg
The
bought
very
out
first
like
time.
eHarmony or
Probably
something like
that.
that.
Is my guess.
and it's just going to combine the two.
Yeah.
After all the security concerns, though,
Yeah.
like he gets up on stage and he's like, "Just to let you know, we designed this with
Dating
security in mind. And
Would
privacy
you guys
is
do
the
it? Would you
number one
actually,
issue."
guys? Would you guys actually just like sign up to one of those dating?
Why not?
Like,
Yeah.
On Facebook. I mean, on Facebook.
I don't really care.
Like,
They
you
can
know,
look
your
at
friends could.
If
be
it
there.
becomes
Like, I don't know.
viral, trust me, you will do it. So you say no now, but then when it becomes viral,
I don't even use like
Sort of like Fortnite.
Exactly.
Like, don't you feel that Facebook is like kind of for older people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
So
I
maybe
think
it's
that's
a good idea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why he probably like made the whole thing.
oh,
It's
exactly.
like, all right, wait,
You're right.
let's try to like, you know,
Yeah.
Let's make it
towards
more.
the younger generation. Tinder is like the new thing.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
trying to hop on that wave.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, speaking about younger generations, let's talk about Avengers: Infinity War.
Wow.
Sorry,
Wow.
I had to.
Wow.
We'll
Really
try to
good.
make no spoilers.
No
Wow.
spoilers. I saw it.
But
Amazing.
it was the biggest opening weekend of all time.
Right.
So in North America, it actually opened with $250 million and surpassing The Force Awakens, 248. And it was the biggest Saturday at the domestic box office with $38 million. And globally, it actually made $630 million. And it hasn't even opened in China yet.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's like
So
one,
that is
it's 2
insane.
days that is out.
That is insane.
Alpha.
That is absurd.
It was.
That
it
movie was
really
It was
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was great. Oh, yeah, we were in the same theater.
Yeah, that's right.
good
Kevin was
movie.
like, okay. No, I
Yeah.
was generally shocked, and you could tell though that it was gonna have this.
Also, I've never seen like the audience like so I don't know into the movie.
Yeah,
It's
clapping,
Like, yeah,
like,
like when certain characters showed up, like
Yeah,
they stood
yeah.
up, they were clapping, they were cheering, and then like Thanos came along, and they were just like, oh no! But then like everybody was crying. It was crazy. Like they were actually reacting to the movie. It was so good.
I heard these girls in the theater. They were talking about their friends in America who went to one of the premieres, completely decked out in all like Marvel things. She was like, "Yeah, my friend is wearing Spider-Man socks," and like, I was like, "God,
Really went all out there.
yeah, really all out." People like camp.
I'm not going to lie.
They camp for things
Yeah.
like this.
I was trying to
I
look for
would.
like a Marvel T-shirt, but I couldn't find one. I only had DC. I was like, nah, I can't
All
do
right,
that.
but would you like camp out
Nerd.
for a movie?
I
you-
would.
No, I have a life. I'm not gonna
Okay.
I would.
I'm not kidding. Or back home, people like in our like community theater, whatever, where everyone goes, there will be a line like
Oh my
all the way out the door for like hours before, days before for certain movies.
That is mind blowing to me.
It's crazy.
You sit in
absurd.
line
Yep.
to wait to sit down. I can't do movies.
like
I thought
because you're
the
not a
Avengers was
fan.
like Power Rangers.
It's like-
I thought it was the same thing. I
Yeah,
thought
but
it was like
Georgia,
they were, like,
the-
cousins.
Yes.
That's
Now let's
Joy
hear it.
being
Let's
a
hear
Joy,
it.
you
Michael.
you need
Michael.
to leave.
That's
Joy, you need to get
obsession.
out.
Guys, I'll see you next
Yeah.
time.
It's not obsession. I
I'm not
like
into
it.
the MCU.
I'm not
into
obsessed.
Marvel, but
You like
I
it
know the
in
difference between Power Rangers and the Avengers.
Let's talk about it outside.
Catch me outside. Yeah, I'm not a huge movie girl. I fall asleep in the theater. I don't understand what's the whole hype about like sitting in a theater rather than like just sitting in bed. You know what I mean? And watching.
I disagree with that.
On that.
Yo, I don't think any of the viewers like you now.
It is a dying thing though. Like people actually go in the cinema to see stuff. Like now, I think the reason why these films like this are breaking records is because the only films people want to go and see in the theater now are these
Yeah.
big
The
action movies with a
blockbusters.
massive
I agree.
budget
Yeah.
that have all these explosions and everything like that. Because it's worth seeing on the big screen. But if you just have like a drama, you can watch it on Netflix
Yeah,
at home.
exactly.
Like
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Especially because these films are more formatted for like IMAX too, with like especially in the States with
this
a
was
lot of
shot
theaters
on
or IMAX theaters or just the bigger screens or
Here
in
doesn't
general.
exist.
Speaking of hometown though, I do really, I used to go to the movies a lot. I have a movie pass back home, and
Oh, do you?
yeah,
That's so cool.
because we just
I
hang
got that
out.
monthly
What?
pass.
We hang out at
you
the
know?
movie theater. That's just, I don't think it's like a dying
best.
thing. It's because it's like an experience.
Yeah.
People used to go to the cinema as like an experiment or experience. So it's a lot of fun to hang out. And I really like the Italian theater. I was genuinely shocked. I was like,
Did you
this
go
is
to
nice.
Barberini?
And it's so cheap.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I hear it's really
So
cheap.
cheap.
It's really cheap.
I didn't know they had a student
So,
discount there.
boom. That's the one thing
they
I
do.
prefer.
And if you go during the week, like you'll get
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
another
only
How,
$5.
mu- how much is it?
It's $5.
$5.
€5 for
Student
€5
discount was
for-
€5 for
Yeah.
a new movie that comes out.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah,
Deadpool
it's
is
awesome.
coming out.
Yes.
Deadpool 2. Can't wait.
I saw Deadpool the first one in Rome, and the theater that they showed it in, the screen was like, I don't even know, like couldn't have been more than 100 inches. It was like literally sitting in the living room.
Okay, in which cinema did you
In
go?
Barberini.
Oh,
I went to the small theater. They have
really
small
small
theaters.
one.
Yeah.
Man, at least they have
like
English
100
there.
seats.
It's
Yeah,
not. It's
original
not. It's
language.
like it's really, really rare to find that English scene. I think this is the only one. In Turin doesn't exist.
And Nuovo Olimpia
I
sometimes.
know in Turin doesn't exist. An American English cinema is not there. It's not there.
All right, guys. Well, we're coming to the end of our show today. I want to thank
Okay.
you all for, talking about your hometowns and your love of Rome. We all love Rome dearly, and, it has made a lasting impact on us. And as our show closes, and this is almost our final vidcast, we have more coming, but, a little place in the heart.
Forever.
Love Rome forever.
Let's get it to 2.
It's all right.
So thank you again. Thank you for watching this episode of the Wolfcast. Tune in next week for our final episodes. Thank you for laughing always. Thank you.
No, it's not for you.
It's the music.
Okay.
It's sensual.
Can it not be sensual for a little bit?
No. Wait, let me get a mood real
I'll
quick.
see you next week, buddy.
Horrible singer. Bye.
Bye.
Signing off.
See ya.
Oh my gosh.
Io ti roboterò.